Hello, you are welcome back. So in this tutorial, we want to code the browse picture button, and also you can see the browse picture button. It is on register customer interface and the register staff interface. Let's check the register staff interface. You can see the browse picture. So the same coding we are going to do here is the same thing we are going to do at the register staff interface. So let's just do that of register customer interface, and we are going to copy and paste that particular code in our register staff interface. So let's just double click the browse picture. Has come to the source code view. So now the first thing we need to do is to bring our class. There's a class called jFileChooser. jFileChooser. Let me just give it any name I like. That's my variable object. Choose equals to new jFileChooser. Press enter. So it means we are creating a new object called choose, and this object is going to choose our file for us. Now the next thing we want to do is to come down here and open the dialog. We can use this choose to open the dialog box, because anytime you click on the browse picture, there's supposed to be a box that will be opened so that you can browse for your picture successfully. So you come to the source view again. So we have, come to the source view, press enter. So we're going to have choose dot show open dialog, and that is going to be this. Now that's, you can see that the parent component is this particular class we are in. So you see what this means, this particular class. Now this particular code is supposed to return a result called int. So if you just say int, let's say int I equals to, so the result will be stored in I. The result of choosing or opening the open dialog will be I. So if I'm getting my if condition, if I is equals to, you can see that equal to operator, double equal to in arithmetic is equal to in Java, and if you use one equal to, that's initialization, it's not going to work here. So if I equals to j file chooser dot approve. Dot approve means it is yes, as in it's chosen. Just approve, then begin the program. Okay, you begin the program. So let me just run through the codes that will be written in. I'll explain the code one after the other. So let me just get started. The first thing, I have my f. I'm supposed to declare my file f up. That particular f will be the one to choose my file. Okay, let me declare it as an instance variable. You come up here. Okay, after this, we can declare our file f. So I need my f here. So the f equals to choose dot get selected file. So I have image. I can give it any variable I like, any name, equals to img. So I have a method called get toolkit. This one, get toolkit dot create image, f dot get absolute. Get absolute path. Okay, it's not responding. F dot get absolute path. Okay, absolute path. So you can terminate this here. You can see that it's now responding. Now you can see there is an error here. Cannot find symbol. It means we need an import. Just click on add import java.awt.image. So this particular class is needed for this particular code to run. So just click on it. If you check up here, it will have been imported. The file F is also completed. Let's just come here. So we also add our import java.io.file is now correct. Okay, get absolute path. Okay, you can see dot get absolute path. Just press enter. Now the next thing we want to do after getting the absolute path of our picture or passport, now the next thing we want to do is to scale the passport so that it's going to be well scaled to be able to contain in the label I put in the panel on the interface. So I'm going to say img, this particular img. You can see that the value that is returned here is stored in img. So I'm going to have img equals to img dot get scaled instance. Now the first value here is going to be my x. You can see that int width, int height. That's my x axis. So I want to have 132. That's the size of the picture. 136. And okay, let me have image dot scale smooth. So it's going to, this one will make sure that my image is well scaled and is very smooth. Now the next line I want to add, after scaling my picture, I want to be able to set the picture I've selected, I've scaled on my J label. Now if you come here, come back to design, this J label, come to properties, J label 9. So I'm going to have J label 9 dot set icon. So I'm going to create the object of the image icon class, image icon. Okay, let me just pick it up, image icon. Okay, let me just choose this image, so it has picked the image by default. Now let me just explain what I've just done. The first line of code here is the J5 chooser class. This is just to choose our file. Now the next line of code, you can see that from choose.show open dialog, I'm using this particular chooser, the file chooser, to open a particular dialog, because when you want to browse for a picture you have to open a dialog, and the return value is always an integer. So if I equals to j5chooser.approve it, if it is chosen, then you begin all this action. Now this one gets the file. The second one, the toolkit, make sure it gets the part of the picture through what get absolute part. Then this scale the picture to the required scale, to a very good scale, 120 by 136, and I'm setting the scaled picture on my J label. You can see that JLabel9.set icon, I'm setting it on JLabel9, and that is what I've just done. So you can see it's very simple. Just take your time to write this code on your own, and if you have any problem, refer to my code and you'll be right there. So let's come back to our design. Okay, let me preview. Okay, where's my design, preview. Let's click on browse picture. Okay, it's not responding. Okay, probably because I'm using preview, let me run my file, come to the source code, right click, run file. This browse picture, you can see is now bringing an open dialog. You can now look for your picture, where my picture is. Okay, let me just say I have my pictures inside picture. You can see that there is no picture. If there is picture, I'll just click on choose or open and the picture will be chosen. So we are still going to demonstrate this in our next videos to be able to ascertain that our browse picture is working very fine. I'll show you, if you write the same code I wrote, then you are going to get it right and your browse picture is going to work 100%. Thank you very much. Meet in the next class. Bye bye.